Good day, my name is Jeanette Burmester. I'm working for GIZ here in Bonn. I'm leading a sector project on TVET on behalf of the German Federal Ministry for Economic Cooperation and Development, the BMZ. Today I'm here with UNESCO-UNEVOC Director, Mr. Dr. Shyamal Majumdar, to carry out a small interview with him. Okay, good morning, Mr. Shyamal Majumdar. It's my big pleasure to be here with you in this nice big tower in Bonn to look back into what has happened in your function, in your department, in your outreach to the global world, and then look a little bit into the future of the TVET issues and of the TVET challenges.
Thank you very much for this opportunity.
We have prepared two questions. One is looking to the past, one is looking into the future. We know each other since quite some time. We are both two professionals in TVET, and I'm very interested also to look to your answers. So the first question is, you have been head of the UNESCO-UNEVOC Center for quite some time, and you have been the architect of the UNEVOC medium-term strategy called MTS and beyond. So looking back, what are the main highlights of this partnership and UNESCO-UNEVOC engagement with BMZ?
Yeah. First of all, thank you very much for this, giving us the opportunity to share our experience with you. You know, BMZ and GIZ is a strong partner for UNESCO-UNEVOC from its inception. It evolved and matured with time, our relationship. The reason is very clear. You know, the demand for a strong technical vocational education in the member states is a call for the day. When I have joined in UNESCO-UNEVOC International Center, we coined a word. If education is the key for development, TVET is the master key to unlock employment, to unlock sustainable development, to unlock inclusive technical vocational educations. And there, our relation with BMZ GIZ has grown significantly in terms of the relationship. We have touched upon many areas during this journey. One is digitization. Think about today. Artificial intelligence, learning analytics, the way things are moving, there will be a paradigm shift. And there is an impact of this also to the developing world. How we will prepare them? So that's one challenge. Look at the climatic change. The issue becomes the major agenda now. So that's also touch our in cooperation, We touch upon TVET teachers. People are talking in high-level policy, these and that, but they forgot that everything will be implemented by the poor teacher in the classroom. So how to handle it? We talk, but we don't act on the ground on that. So that's why TVET teachers is another issue that we have to. And very recently, we are talking about the new word. We talk about inclusion. I think that's a big common, understanding with BMZ, GIZ and UNESCO-UNEVOC, because we feel in the same passion like your organization that the world is not about only excellence. It's called inclusive excellence. If you don't pull everybody together, then it will not be possible. So that's why I will say our relationship has grown up and matured in a thematic way of contribution together, which has been reflected in our medium-term strategy and which is also aligned with your strategy. I have seen in many of the papers that has been done. Apart from that, our relation has gone from the global level to regional level to the country level. This is a very interesting evolution has happened. When I have joined, at that time our dialogue was only, global level coordination with your leadership and with the GIZ sector projects. But we know very little about your work in Africa, in Asia, in Latin America, and also in the country level. But today I'm very pleased to tell you that this is the happiest moment, It's not between talk within the leaders. At the regional level, your work in Africa, your work in Asia Pacific region, we are working together. And in the country level, That's also another significant improvements happen. Thanks to, I will say, the partner countries. If you take the statistics, I think it's a record numbers.
Oh.
And that really impresses us. I see it's a real cooperation, it's a real partnership, it's real development partners. Apart from that, your expert and loan service provided by the BMZ and GIZ is a wonderful opportunity. Many colleagues has contributed a lot.
A good instrument.
Good instrument, you know. You can say that our relationship has matured, deeper. I expect in the future we will be much more stronger to face the challenges that the world is imposing on us.
Okay, Mr. Majumdar, this was a lot. This was a collection of very beautiful highlights from your perspective. It was bombastic also to hear all this. I mean, this is a resume of several years of work with some famous institution, which has even grown during the last couple of years. Now let's look a little bit into the future, looking forward to 2030 and beyond. What are the crucial building blocks for a future-oriented TVET?
You will agree with me in one. The world of work is changing fast. If you say like this is not sufficient. World of work is changing very fast. Unbelievable speed. And this speed has been accelerated by, I already told you about, one is the digitization. Yes. The way we work, the way we lead our life, it's not only work and life I'm talking. Everything is changing. Everything is changing. It is affecting not only the initial technical vocational education, it is affecting continuous training. The skill in the factory, the adult learning is taking a very deep root, because to survive in this economy and in the society, you have to be digitally smart. Europe has identified one of the key problems is not initial TVET, it's adult learning. And that's why I feel like one aspect of the future of work is taking shape, influenced by digitizations. We need to see what is the impact of artificial intelligence, learning analytics in workplace, in day-to-day life, and how we need to skill them, and how we can minimize the skill shortage. That's one of the key issues. The second part, in my opinion, is the climatic change. The way things are moving. And you know that every country, mobility become a very important issue, because it is changing from fossil fuel to the renewable energy. Where you will get the skill? Who will train them? It's not the question of only emerging, technology. This is a very minor issue. The major issue is how to integrate with existing occupation, carpenter, construction. You talk about tourism. All this we need to look into. So these are actually impacting the labor market very much. And this is the future that we are really harping on that. So definitely I will say on this issue, there are key challenges are coming up. New work is not only about new occupation, it is about new structure. Recently, I attended one of the conference you have organized from the BMZ and GIZ, the new work. I like the idea when you highlighted the issue of non-formal education, informal education, inclusive education. I think we really seriously have to say that VET is not for the urban sector. VET is also for rural disadvantaged group, and we need to do something on that. So to cut in short, I will say digitalization is one aspect. You have a climatic change is one aspect. New form of work is another aspect. Gender equality is another aspect. And we never forget TVET teachers for the future is another aspect on it.
Okay. Mr. Majumdar, thank you very much. This was not really an interview, this was an inspiring talk in the end. I want to thank you very much for the time and all the information and your valuable experience which you shared with us, and all the best for your future.
Thank you very much. I really appreciate this effort, and it shows that we are, out of box thinking, and that shows how much we work together. And that gives a very immense pleasure for me as a personally. It's not the question of only professional life. When we work together, we are part of the same family. Thank you very much.